Uh, Good morning, everyone. My name is Leonard Serkan Vázquez Tuesta. I security engineering student. Today I'm going to present to the information security policy of the hospital Apoyo Iquitos. Show with how patient information is protected using a new generation 40K firewall architecture. Throughout the presentation, you will notice that is used specific technical English grammatical structure. Present simply passive voice and tie clause with which will point out on each slide. Slide 1. Information security policy. Today I will explain to you the information security policy of Hospital Apoyo Iquitos. We will see how patient privacy is protected and how is the policy is enforced using a new generation 40K firewall. Case sentence on the screen. Hospital Apoyo Iquitos protects critical medical infrastructure and patient privacy. This presentation explains how the hospital information security policy is enforced using the 40K. Uh, to understand this policy, we first need to see how the hospital network is organized. Slide 2. Network architecture in the medical zones. In this slide, we see the network segmentation, with each department configures the hospital network. Medical systems are slotted for public areas, such as the patient Wi-Fi. The infrastructure is divided in secure zones, VLANs, and medical devices. ATNS for the web portal and internal zone for electronic health records. Note as here. Point anti-dragon. As you can see a bit with each zone there is a 40 controlling the traffic that pass for one zone to another. No one the work is maintained. How exactly is the passing that protect? Let's look at that next. Slide 3. Protection electronic health records. Data, pro data protection is vital before medical staff access the patient database. The system authenticates their credentials and where traffic is dig inspection by defaulting to presentation malware or ransomware. Attacks the that cloud hidden medical data under the trusted asset attend are blocked automatically. Point and the four stick flow. This process happens in the four stages. First, the access attend, then authentication, the traffic inspection, inspection, and the final blocking in somatic suspicious is detected. Uh, about protect that is enough if we don't know what happened in real time. That why the system also monitor and responds to indications. Slide 4. Policy enforcement and real-time monitoring. What happens is there is a trick, a sound a cyber trick in the tech, an alert is sent to network administrator that fortificates load every conditions, attended for accountability purposes in addition security audits are conducted regular to mind compliance with health data regulations. Point at the point at the time life as showed in the teaming life this world's process is practically immediate. Detection, alert, logging in audit. Uh, with all of these in place, we can't know clothing that the real impact of this security policy is for the hospital. Slide 5. The technical summary. To clothe the security policy guarantees the hospital operational continuity, meaning that consultants in emergencies are not interrupted. Patient data are secured against external vulnerability. And as final rule, after the security patch is released, the FortiGate firewall is updated immediately. Before it finish, it was to do kit review of the grammar objectives or work on throughout this presentation. Slide 6. Checklist for evaluation. Throughout the presentation, he used 4K structures of technical English. First presentation simple, with verbs like protects, explain logons, and warrants to describe automatic and permanent functions of the system. Second, present a passive voice with for like is enforced is the bit articulate or are conducted very typical in the technical manual because it's in hidden Higgins. Water reviews the action. There specific technical vocabulary such as here, DNS, VLANs, malware, ransomware, and firewall. In the final time close it connect live with before it as soon as in after with order security actions in sequence. Closing. Closing. Uh, with this, I conclude my presentation of the information security policy hospital Apoyo Iquitos. In summary, we'll saw how the FortiGate architecture protects medical infrastructure through networking, segmentation, authentication, traffic inspection, and constant um, monitoring explained using present simple passive voice, technical vocabulary, in the time closing. Thank you very much your attention and happy to answer any question.